Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now August 1st of 2020, and ever since the official release of the Skywalker Saga's End, The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans have been very curious and skeptical about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that they are currently in a phase of desperation and damage control to really get the ball rolling again when it comes to the franchise's future, and exactly how it's going to be handled by both Bob Iger and Bob Chaypek. Now, this is pretty much a given at this point. We got Bob Chaypek really trying to create an image for himself, creating his own Star Wars legacy, if you will, as well as handling Marvel in a specific way that's really going to be done in a careful manner. Now, the thing about all of this is that, yes, we do know that Disney and Lucasfilm are fully focused on their new trilogy, their new universe in general, and overall the structure of how things are really going to go with this new expanded universe. And that's going to take a lot of time and effort to really get it to such a high success rate, because it's going to take a lot of TV shows and movies in a row to be very successful and to have great feedback from the fans. Now, the thing about all of this is that, yes, they have over 10 years worth of Star Wars projects in the works for Disney Plus alone already, and that's separate from the actual movies. You know, just let that sink in for a moment there, is that they have over 10 years worth of Star Wars projects on Disney Plus that's completely separate from the movies. And that just goes to show you exactly how much material is coming out in the near future, regardless of this small hiatus that we are really in right now for the movies. So, with that being said, what's really intriguing all has to do with creator, of course, George Lucas, and of course, Disney CEO Bob Chapek, and of course, even Kathleen Kennedy, where both Disney and Lucasfilm are now finished with The Rise of Skywalker, obviously. They are now fully focused on their new Star Wars universe, as well as the new Star Wars trilogy of movies, in order to deliver a brand new mythology to Star Wars fans around the world. It's explained that currently Disney CEO Bob Chapek is making drastic changes to the roadmap of the Star Wars franchise, where he just recently canceled many massive Star Wars projects that were initially in the works by Lucasfilm, and where it's described that just recently Bob Chapek canceled a major Star Wars TV series that was originally created by Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy. Now, it's said that Bob Chapek canceled the series in order to replace it with a brand new one that will undo many of Kennedy's ideas. The TV series was going to focus on an era that would take place in between the events of The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, that would involve a new criminal underworld that would be explored, and was even going to involve the Knights of Ren in some way, shape, or form. However, the series was set to include activism and identity politics to its maximum, and that with this series, Kennedy wanted to change the Star Wars franchise in a drastic way by not using any of George Lucas's ideas or concepts of the past. It's described that the series was going to also tap into the secrets of the Sith Eternal as well, and would even further explain the origin of the world of Exegol. However, the series was not going to involve Palpatine, and that Kennedy was going to explore other options for a main villain in the series that took place before Episode 9 and after Episode 8, so in between those two movies. So let's go over this. Now, here's the very big important piece that I think a lot of fans need to know, is that Chapek really is, raising the bar here when it comes to Star Wars. He's really trying to create something that's going to stand out to the Star Wars fandom. So, canceling this major Star Wars project was a must. This really was, a great thing by Bob Chapek, because it really sounds like it was going to be a very confusing Star Wars project that wouldn't have made much sense. It was going to unveil the secrets of the world of Exegol, it was going to tap more so into the Knights of Ren, and also the main storyline dealing with the criminal underworld on a brand new planet taking place in between the events of 8 and 9. So, it was going to be a Star Wars TV series where she was going to once again focus on activism, identity politics, the rest, well over story and character development. And that's just in Kathleen Kennedy's nature. That's just exactly what she likes to do. So, when we look at everything related to Kennedy, obviously this is pretty much, her downfall. All of her projects being canceled one by one. She had dozens of Star Wars projects, mind you, in the works before her creative control was taken away by Bob Chaypek when he was made the new Disney CEO not too long ago in early 2020 of this year. So here's the thing about all of this, right? When you think about Disney Star Wars, you think about exactly what could have been, exactly how Bob Iger could have treated the franchise if it weren't for Kathleen Kennedy really being so extreme with her views on what Star Wars should be, and instead what they should have focused on is exactly what fits most with the fans. What are the fans going to really accept here? That's exactly what Chaypek is looking at right now. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.